Greetings, YouTube. You know, an interesting thing happened this week. I said, again, maybe Red Goblin's amazing. I don't know anyone that uses him. and then you all said, I know somebody that does. And one summoner in particular reached out to me and said, let's talk about why I took my 6-star Red Goblin, or as some of you call him, Roblin. I still don't know if that's like a name that somebody just made up while they were intoxicated. Maybe it's comic book accurate. I got no idea. We're just going to say Red Goblin for the sake of this. So, again, I get that he's got some utility, and we are witnessing something of the likes that we have commonly seen, which is the Realm of Legends test. But you'll see the strategy. Start with the special 3. As always, Kabam has done an incredible job with the animations. They are beautiful. I almost fell out of my chair just now saying that. I don't know if you heard that crash, but it was emotional. All right, so special 3. You can check out the incinerate damage, a couple of armor breaks, and, of course, just dexing the specials against Storm, as always. And now he is just firing off those specials. And making it to where, he is melting her down. Internet praises. But at the same time, this frenzy is not causing, thousands of damage to tick off. And so it still is well above 100 hits. And he is only, 47%, now 50% in. Now he is ramping that damage up. And you can see now that he's 132 hits in. He's doing some good damage. He's also building to another special 2. Stacking those armor breaks and incinerates. And, I get that this is decent damage, but not a suicides-friendly setup with the way that he's going to be taking recoil damage. You'll see he's got 3 Furies that are stacked. That is the best damage we have seen by far. But again, he's at 171 hits. So how many 4-stars could take down that champion in 170 plus hits? Probably a lot. All right, now he's bringing in Red Goblin against the OG Vision. He has a vision that this will hopefully be a pretty quick fight. The usual dex, the special 2. And now it's just kind of repeating some of the same strategies as before. The incinerate damage, pretty dang bad. Baits a special 2. And, again, I appreciate that this summoner has sent over the gameplay, but, objectively speaking, I'm just not that impressed. I know that he loves using him, and in the end, that's all that matters. And I will say that to you, even if I think a champion is a dud. I know people, like my man Sweeta, who ranked up both Kamala Khan and Spidey Gwen to rank 5 before Spidey Gwen had a buff, and Satan herself still hasn't been buffed. So, he loves using them, and he can play with them really well. One of the champions that I always thought I'd love to take them to rank 5, and I kind of want to now, if nothing else for the memes, is Howard the Suck. Even though I must be allergic to him because, excuse me, as soon as I mention his name, I sneeze. Howard has taken revenge on me. Now, the damage is ramping up. There's no question. The armor breaks, the incinerates, they're all helping. But compare this to even the damage pre-buffed Massacre would cause after a while. Yeah, I'll take Massacre. And the example that I use now, and I guess it wouldn't be technically the best example because Vision is bleed immune, but man, now that I have 565 5-star Wolverine, I get why Caban was so reluctant for so long to release him as a 5-star, because he is just absolutely incredible. Just so good. Armor break, incinerate, armor break, incinerate, whatever on the damage. So it's solid, and I don't want to lose sight of that, but at the same time, it's a rank 2 6-star. So yeah, it should be solid. This is the equivalent, or sometimes even slightly more, than a rank 5 5-star. But you can see it's just the same strategy. Doing 5-hit combos, building up to either a special 3 or a special 2. I just look at this and I think to myself, like, is it really going to be that big of a deal? Probably not. Especially because part of what makes Realm of Legends so fun is you don't have to worry about a special 3. So you can get him the 3 bars of power, and it becomes really easy because that special 2 is being fired off right afterwards, and maybe a special 1 after, or building back up to a special 2, or baiting that heavy like so. But now he is building up to that special 3 again and gets that perfect bonus this time. Oh yeah. All right. Power drain, incinerates, armor breaks. I mean, it's fine. It's just not, like, I'm thinking about some of the champions I love using the most. Like, compare this to Hyperion, right? Hyperion just parry heavies, stacking those Furies, maybe eventually doing a special 3, which gets you a little bit of regen too, if you at least activate those charges. But then rinse and repeat, maybe spam some special 2s. It's nice damage, but it's not Wolverine bleed damage. Heck, one of the champions I've enjoyed just doing random tests with is just parry heavy with MODOK. Think about that incinerate damage just from the heavy attack itself. So it's fine, but it's not that impressive to me. However, for the summoner that sent this footage, I get that you love using this champion, and I appreciate that you answered the call, which is, hey, if somebody wants to show me why they like using Red Goblin and how they like using Red Goblin, and it does appear that his favorite is that special 2, for sure, between the armor breaks and the incinerates. And every time I say armor breaks and incinerates, I feel like I'm saying like the whitest rap album of all time. Now introducing armor breaks and incinerates on the mic. But there you go. The heavy was impressive. And that concludes the gameplay. What do you think, YouTube? Have you used Red Goblin much? Are you impressed with him? Verdict's still out for me, but I appreciate the call to action from the summoner. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.